What's up, guys? Hope you're having an awesome day. Today is going to be a little bit of a shop update video. Got some stuff we're working on with the roof of the shop. What do we got to get, Corey?
We got to get some corner caps for the roof. The building was unfinished when I bought the place. I had to put a whole new front on, the new door, had to sheet the front of it, had to fix some roof leakage. There was a hole because they let a tree overgrow into the roof, so I ended up putting a hole in there. I got that patched. They didn't have any ridge caps on the building either, so I put ridge caps on the majority of the building.
So is that what we're going to Home Depot for, ridge caps?
I got the ridge caps, we just need to get the corner pieces to finish the back side of the shop. That makes sense.
Alright, so we're heading to Home Depot to get that stuff. Hopefully we'll get that installed here soon and keep making forward progress on the shop. Got some more OSB to hang, but that'll probably come later. So we'll catch back up with you guys later. Alright guys, we just got back from Home Depot, getting ready to hang this stuff up. What do we got going on, Corey?
So we had to get a couple more corner caps because I miscounted when I first started buying material. Basically, the shop wasn't completely finished when I bought it. As you can see, I have a piece up there right now. I just put up there. There's no corner caps up the peak, and then I got to put one more ridge cap on top to seal everything up. Then I'll get up there with some silicone and make sure it's all sealed up. And then the backside should be done. Except for we do want to put an exhaust fan up in the attic area to draw a lot of the heat out in the summertime.
Yeah, those definitely help out a bunch.
That'll be the next step. And for if you're welding or torching or anything inside, it's nice to have those pull air out to keep it air flowing so it stays clear.
Yeah, that exhaust fan will definitely be rad in the summertime. Get the heat out of there a little bit quicker, turn on the swamp cooler.
Yeah, I've done a lot of upgrades to the shop. We can maybe make a video later explaining everything that we've done so far if you guys want to see that. If not, it's not a big deal. It's definitely come a long ways from what it used to be.
A lot of work. Right, we decided we'd film some of it because some people might like to see what we're doing. Mainly Corey, he's been putting in all the work on this. I haven't done really anything, but
yeah, the last couple of years has been busy working on it.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting these up. We're gonna try to hang them all today.
Yeah, it should only take us probably 20-30 minutes to get these done, and then I'll get on the roof and put some silicone on them just to make sure that the tops are sealed, and it should be golden. Maybe
seal up those other two holes that we found.
Yeah, there's a couple holes because there's some nails and screws that they use, we found out, because it's a little older building, but we'll get that sealed up and everything should be good. And it did rain the last couple of days and there hasn't been any water in the shop or anything, so that's already a good sign.
Yeah, and they weren't very big holes. They're just small little pinholes, so those were easy to seal up. But it's looking good. Not too much left and we'll be ready to go. Trying to get it all insulated the best we can for winter so we're not freezing our asses off. But
yeah,
we got a wood stove in there, but that might be coming out. And aren't you wanting to make a double barrel style?
Yeah, I got a couple barrels that work gave me, and then probably turn that into a double barrel with maybe an oil drip so we can use our oil or use the oil.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Free heating.
Keep it nice and hot in there.
And we don't have to go take it anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get started on this.
Hey guys, so I had to call it quits early. I need to kill some bees up there. It's not exactly the best feeling when you're 17 foot off the ground on a ladder and the bees start swarming out of the roof, the peak there. So I did actually run into a problem too. One of the first pieces that I put on wasn't the same for some reason. So I'm gonna have to take that back off, go get another one, get them all matching, and I'm gonna kill the bees tonight when it cools down a little bit before it gets dark. And then I'll get back at it first thing in the morning just to make sure there's no bees flying around. So stay tuned for part 2 of putting the quarter caps on.
Alright guys, so as Corey said earlier, we're pretty much done with the back at the moment, stuck until we get the bees all killed. Corey doesn't really want to fall off a ladder, although I think that'd be hilarious to watch. He doesn't think it'd be super fun.
I'm good, I don't want to fall off a ladder.
Yeah, so we're gonna give you guys a little update on where we're at on the lift. Well, Corey he's been doing a little bit more research with it. I haven't been checking much out. He's got more of the info.
Yeah, I researched a bunch of them. Sounds like we're gonna lean away from any of the cheap Chinese ones, like the Auto Lift or A Plus Lift that they have. They're definitely affordable, but the reviews are not all that great on safety. Normally, the lifts are supposed to lift over what they're rated for, and I've seen tests that are pretty concerning on some of the Chinese lifts that are bending and not quite up to par for my safety standards. So we're leaning towards more like an Atlas or a Benpack. Benpack's one of the top of the lines. They're quite expensive, but
yeah, a little expensive, but they're definitely well made, strong.
I've read good reviews on the Atlas car lifts. They have decent reviews. They haven't had any safety related issues, which is what I'm mainly after.
Yeah, even though we'd like to save some money, or Corey would like to save some money, it's not really worth it to get a cheaper car lift, especially if we're going to be lifting heavy vehicles. You know, we'd really like to have something that's well planted. So
Yeah.
good quality U.S. made one would be nice to have.
So we're leaning towards like an Atlas. I've looked at some Napa ones too, but we're still doing a little more research before we pull the trigger on ordering one.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you got a car lift and what you have for a brand and how you like it. Definitely interested to hear what the feedback from other people. It's not too much out there, but it's always good to have more input. But that's kind of where we're at on the car lift. We're getting closer, hopefully.
Yeah.
But so as far as the shop, what we have left is we need to put OSB, finish that out up to the top and the back there, and then I think you mentioned earlier you're wanting to put an exhaust fan up in the peak.
Yeah, well, probably buy an exhaust fan, put up in the peak, probably in the back, just to keep some air flowing when we're welding or torching, and in the summertime to pull most of the heat out, because it does get pretty hot here in the summer. And then hopefully next year get the ceiling insulated. That'll be a big project.
Yeah, get that all insulated, and then over here in our sitting area, we'd like to get a TV sometime soon over there so we can watch videos or even possibly do some editing on the big TV. And then you're wanting to get rid of this stove over here.
Yeah, I have a couple barrels out front that I got from work. I'd like to make a double barrel stove. Use the top barrel with pipes in it, pull the air through, then maybe put an oil drip system in there so we can use some of our used oil to keep the heat going for cheap and not burn so much wood.
Yeah, those double barrel stoves definitely put out some good heat, especially with the top one, making, through holes in it and then putting a fan on the backside. They move some heat quick, so.
I still got to build that, and I still got to put some fire-coated sheetrock up, and it should be close to being
get
done.
this whole corner wall covered.
Yeah.
You got your hole all cut out for the chimney right there, so that's ready to go.
Get that done and ready for winter, because we're definitely going to need to be burning some wood.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's going to get cold in here real quick, but that's probably going to be it for this shop update video, unless you can think of anything else. We still got the bathroom to do.
Yeah, we had a problem last year. So accidentally left the water on, and I think it cracked the pipe and froze. So it's not the main supply that's leaking, but there's a leak somewhere that if you have the water on, it'll start leaking out of the cabinet. So we got to tear apart the bathroom and fix that and get that done so we can get a heater in there for this winter.
Yeah. Also, it'd be nice to have a shitter out here and not have to go in the house all the time. So hopefully we get that done soon. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else.
It's close to being done.
Yeah, the walls are all done. It'll be awesome getting the roof insulated this next summer, spring, sometime in there.
Yeah, probably spring.
So we'll see how well it heats this winter. We're hoping it'll do good, especially with all the walls being insulated and whatnot. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Quick little shop update. So we'll catch you guys later in the next videos. Peace.